Hello again, YouTube. This is Abstract here, or Austin. This is a follow-up to my last video that I posted, which, by the way, those are probably going to be those are probably going to be a regular thing on the channel now. Mainly just because there's a couple reasons why. For one, it's very therapeutic to make these types of, video diaries, because it's easy to talk about myself. It's easy to turn on a camera and just talk about things for a sec. Second of all, people tend to like it, and that's cool. I don't make these videos to get attention or to that's not the goal, but it's nice that people like these types of videos, so figured I'd make an update. So in yesterday's video, or the last video or whatever, I was talking about my sort of non-serious depressive episode that I had, and those just happen. Those just kind of happen from time to time because I think about that stuff a lot, and it gets to a certain point where I've held in these types of feelings for a long, long time, but with the making of these video diaries or whatever, it's a bit easier for me to talk about my feelings. So I've opted to doing that also because it's a healthy way to deal with it. Please don't keep your feelings and your state of mind at bay. It really doesn't help. Just know that I'm okay now. That episode is sort of kind of over now, so that's alright. The second thing is, I've been doing particularly well right now when it comes to my job. Right now, I'm not particularly working. I'm just going through the online training, but it counts as my hours for my next pay, so that's all good. I'm supposed to actually go in a couple hours because I gotta go in there early. It's 5:10 a.m. right now. I gotta be there by 9. So yeah, it's that whole job thing is going particularly well so far, even though I basically just started. I'm pretty optimistic about it. It's one of the, like I said, it was one of the first jobs that I've gotten so far in my time being on this earth. I did go to a trade school for approximately 8 months. I got my pre-certification in window working, basically. It's called industrial glazing. I got pre-certified for that, and then I got my GED, and then I left. And I'm not, I know what I'm wanting to do, but I also I'm not in a position to pursue it right now. But yeah, no. What else can I really talk about? Just things are looking up generally. And I'm not that type of person who can change on a whim. It takes a bit, and I know how to keep myself composed. So it's just gonna be one of those things where you might see me as a loser, and there are other times when you might not. So yeah, and just thank you everybody who watches these videos and who just supports me in general on any platform. Just people don't take their fans, they don't take the people who support them, even if they're just random strangers on the internet. They don't take it the way that they should. A lot of people take it for granted. A lot of people don't care about it, or they don't really feel grateful for it. They say that they feel grateful for it, that they love their audience and all that. But when I say I genuinely do mean it. Having people genuinely try and care for me, having people genuinely try and give me advice and give me hope and all that, and all the people who support me, I really, really do appreciate that. And I very much, man, it's just struck again. But it is something that I admire in people, and it is something that I do take great notice of. So when I say that I really do love my fans and I really do hold them close to my heart, it's not something I'm saying to just say something. It's not something I say to be fake about. It's something that I genuinely mean with the bottom of my heart. The people, both in and out of my life, who give me support, love, care, all of that, it's nothing that I ever try and take for granted. And I just want to say things are looking up. And they have been for a bit. Me getting a job was probably one of like the most mentally altering thing that I could have done, and it was mentally altering in a good way, in the best way possible. I'm a very social person. I need to be able to run around. I need to be able to do things. I need to be able to speak my mind, and I also need to be able to just live. When I'm sitting constantly, whenever I'm alone constantly, when I have nothing to do, I'm left alone with my thoughts. And then when I'm left alone with my thoughts, I end up thinking about some really, really bad stuff. But having a job will be able to prevent that. And I know eventually it'll probably change, but like I said, I'm not hopelessly optimistic about anything. I try and take everything with a very real mindset, and even then, I still try and look at the good side of things. This is what I do for this job opportunity that I've got right now. I go into everything with as much of a positive mindset as I can, but not in a toxic way. Not in a way where it's like I have to force myself to be positive. I have to force myself to be this person that I'm not, because I always try and stick true to who I am, and I'm very happy with my situation right now. I'm very happy with everything that's going on in my life, even if it's not the best. You just gotta be able to take the good with the bad. And I feel like that's not something that a lot of people do nowadays, especially people my age, but it's something I'm really trying to do. And I think I do a particularly good job at it. But, yeah. One step forward, even if it's just one step at a time. So, yeah. Like I said, I'm still working on those new videos that are actually taking effort, but it's nice. It really is nice to be able to sit down and talk like I'm talking to people. So, whatever struggles you may go through, whatever thing you must deal with that isn't the best to deal with right now, all I can really say is you just gotta hang in there. And I know a bunch of people say that, but dude, it really is just something that does pan itself out eventually, especially if you want it to pan out. So just hang in there, keep going, and be sure to surround yourself with the people that you love and who love you. And from experience, do not hang around toxic people, because doing that kind of messed up a bunch of stuff for me with a bunch of people. But I feel like that entire experience made me a better person. It made me think a lot more critically about things. So just when things seem down, you just got to pull through, and you got to be able to pull through with the people who care about you too. So till next time, thank you all for everything. Really, that last video and its support really does mean the world to me. Have a good night, good morning, good day.